Away they go. Alone No More to the inside of Molten Brown and Senor Lombardy and Beyond Gold. So all safely over the first, the 7 runners, and Alone No More takes over at the head of the fields from Senor Lombardy, Molten Brown, Beyond Gold, then Log On, Mr. Witmore, the orange colours, and the one who brings up the rear is What's Left for Ben Smoke. So down towards the third, Alone No More, Senor Lombardy, all safely over, shifting a little bit right-handed went Log On there. But Alone No More, settling down into a steady gallop. Alone No More, Senor Lombardy, Mr. Witmore. Log On passes that one and takes third place as they swing towards the back straight. So they've jumped 2, 3, 4 and then 5 will be the open ditch. Still at the tail end is What's Left, preceded by Molten Brown and Beyond Gold. But on the front end, Alone No More from Senor Lombardy, Mr. Witmore, Log On. Then Molten Brown, Beyond Gold and What's Left. So down to the open ditch. Just picking up at the head of affairs to the inside was Senor Lombardy, but joined in the air by Alone No More, Mr. Witmore to the inside of that one. Then it's 4 or 5 back to Log On, and then it's a 3-way bring up the rear scenario for What's Left, Molten Brown and Beyond Gold. So that's as much as I can see of them till they come back into sight. In the Oriental Club Owner and Trainer Conditions race, the 7 set off, 7 were still standing. Shortly come back into view of the spectators, and as they do so, Mr. Witmore to the inside of Senor Lombardy, then Alone No More. It's a 6 break to Log On, Beyond Glen, What's Left and Molten Brown. Quicker jump to the inside by Mr. Witmore, sees him join issue again. It's almost 3 abreast as they go past the tents, just past the departure point. 9 left to jump. Alone No More, Senor Lombardy, Mr. Witmore. Those are the 3 that have been cutting out the fractions. Have they got it right? Is there space for something from the back to come with a run? Alone No More just held a narrow advantage to Senor Lombardy, then Mr. Witmore, then Log On, starting to toil a little bit on the ground. The rest are well and truly shaking along to remain any form of competitiveness. Still a long way from home in this, the Oriental Club Owner and Trainer Conditions race level 3. So Alone No More, he's always been there or thereabouts, as has Senor Lombardy and Mr. Witmore. Those are the 3 who have a handy break on the field to Log On. What's Left is the one who's closing a little bit on the inside, but he's having to be ridden to do so. As over the next they go, they're all still intact, all jumping well, feeling the pinch a little bit is Molten Brown. That one drops to tail end Charlie, but up front it's a real duel between the far side Alone No More and this side Senor Lombardy. They've been nip and tuck the whole way. This is the open ditch for the last time in the race. Senor Lombardy, Mr. Witmore back for more on the inside. Alone No More steadies at his jumps but gains his ground on the flat and once again takes a neck advantage out of Senor Lombardy. Here they are in the air again, and Alone No More was again quick and efficient, took another length out of Senor Lombardy as they go out of sight, and when they come back into sight they'll have 4 left to jump to see who's going to take out the Oriental Club Owner Training Conditions race level 3 for the Flying Ace Perpetual Challenge Trophy, one of the best pointers you'll ever see in our lifetime, Flying Ace. Here they come, still alone no more, Senor Lombardy, Mr. Witmore. It's a long way back to Beyond Gold, who's closed, and then Molten Brown. Then the two in behind are What's Left and Log On. So Quick again was alone no more. He's taken many more lengths out of Senor Lombardy, who looks a tired horse in second, and he's going to be challenged for that position by Mr. Witmore. They've got 3 fancies left in the second last heat of the day, and Alone No More has been pillar to post so far, always in the vanguard, always on the front. He's 6 clear as he goes towards the third last Alone No More. He's at it now, he's spring-heeled in front. Senor Lombardy, a slight nod on landing, but he sets off in gainful pursuit with Mr. Witmore. The other two are very slow and laboured, and I think the two at the back are pulled up, so it's all Alone No More as they swing left-handed with 2 to jump in the second last heat of the day. Alone No More with a commanding looking advantage from Senor Lombardy. This is the second last, and Alone No More, he's hardly touched the twig the whole way around. Slightly sketchy in second was Senor Lombardy, Mr. Witmore in third, but they're going to come home at intervals. The danger looks to be in front of Alone No More rather than behind, although he is sticking to his guns, Senor Lombardy, but Alone No More is at the last now. Over he goes the middle of the fence. It's hard work as here comes Senor Lombardy with a determined late challenge. Alone No More to the inside, but he's not going to get there, Senor Lombardy. Alone No More gets to the post and a punch from the rider. Alone No More, Senor Lombardy, Mr. Witmore, and struggling over in 4th place, and going to be the only other finisher is Molten Brown.